The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and it's time to get high. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Happy 4/27, y'all.
Love you, brother. Awesome, dude. That was a good hit.
What's good, Brother Ron? Good morning, good morning. This is my baby, Terrapin. You know that Grateful Dead song, Terrapin Station. Here we go, baby. Much love.
Happy 420, Mr. Man. Light him if you got him.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and we're here to get high.
Hey Ryan, how's it going for the morning rise and shine? This is burnt Canada in the bag, and here we go. There you go. Peace.
Good morning, all. Winnie the Rottweiler and the Frog Father GJL enjoying his bong. Oh, that was a good one. Peace, everyone. Take care.
Cheers, everybody. Canis Warner.
Cheers.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome everyone to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And I'm your joint host, Ron McNabb, and we're going to have a great time this morning medicating with our like-minded friends. So welcome, everyone. Welcome back today. It is Tuesday. Fuck. It is Friday, September the 26th, 2025, and we're at episode 319 today. And tomorrow, did you know, it'll be 320? Anyways, lame dad joke there. Anyways, welcome everyone. What is everyone smoking on this morning? I am smoking on some platinum cookies, which I forgot that I had in the bong there for a moment. I thought it was banana breath. No, banana breath. Shit. Where's my brain this morning? I thought it was Banana Larry Lavender, which is a little milder. Just about caught me by surprise there. So I'm smoking on platinum cookies. It is delicious. We got Sir Rat Bastard here saying great morning, tokers, tuning in from Rumble. So welcome, Sir Rat Bastard, and welcome all of you other Rumblers out there. And we have Beautiful Gardens Stay Lifted from YouTube saying good morning, Ron, stay lifted. Beautiful Gardens is smoking on some moon rocks. Nice. It's one thing I've not ever had. I've never had moon rocks. They look delicious. They certainly do. So, anyways, we are at 7:07. At 2 minutes to 7:09. And then it'll be 1 minute to 7:10 after that. I think we're going to have another bong toke here. And we're just going to pass some time away. Till 7:10. Cheers. Fire in the bowl. There we go. Oh, have not had the platinum cookies for a while. Wow. Oh, that was a nice hit. See it again. Dual action replay. And shine. It's marijuana time. There we go. It's 7:09. I think we're going to load the bong up with some banana breath. Fuck, I said it again. You know what? It's because I have a little bit of peanut butter breath trim here. And I've been thinking about dumping it on the tray, mixing it with the Banana Larry Lavender. So now it's banana breath. There we go. In a moment, we're going to be smoking on some banana breath. But for now, this is Banana Larry Lavender. We got Frosty in the house. Huzzah! Here's a link for you if you want, Frosty. You're going to miss 7:10. It's just about 7:10 now. Oh, we're just a few seconds behind. There we go. Happy 7:10, everyone. Light them up if you got them, folks. Cheers. There we go. So today is Friday. Good day to get fried. Anyways, there we go. Happy 7/10, everyone. And shine. It's marijuana time. Your wake and bake show. I turned my mug warmer on. Wasn't sure if I did or not. Sometimes I forget, and the coffee gets cold or colder. Wonder what the weather is like today. We don't have Frogfather here. I wonder where Frogfather is. I don't know what the weather is like in Fort McMurray, but we're going to find out what the weather is like here in just a moment. If Frosty pops in, we'll come back to the weather after he goes. But we'll be back for now. We'll be right back right after.
It's now time for your morning weather report on Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time.
And here we go. Oh, there we go. So we're going to click on, Friday, September the 26th. We're going to click on Arnstein here. And it is currently 15 degrees and partly cloudy. Feeling like 14, only going up to a high of 17 today. Going to be a cool day. So this morning we're going to have a little bit of mix of sun and cloud. But by 11, we're going to get some rain. And that rain is going to continue until about 1 o'clock, and then we're going to be cloudy for the first part of the afternoon. The sun's going to peek out a little bit in the evening, just in time for it to set for the night. But we'll hit our high of 17 at 11. So we'll go down here, 11 a.m., 17, feeling like 17, cloudy with showers. Winds 8 kilometers an hour out of the north, gusting up to 24. What is it currently right now? 8 kilometers, gusting up to 12. Now look at this. Sunrise, 7:11 a.m. Sunset, 7:10. We're sitting at 98% humidity right now as well. And you know what? I think my outdoor plants might be just about done. They might be just about done. I took my scope out there yesterday. My digital scope here. On my phone, if I want to use it, because I got the rugged case, I got to take the case off and plug it into the phone. But now that I've got my wife's old phone here, which I actually just flattened last night, just got the music all loaded on just before the show. But the case on this allows me to still put the plug in as opposed to this phone here because the case is so thick. But I did get a scope video done of all the plants outside, and I do think that they're just about almost done. So we'll show that video maybe a little later. But for now, we're going to get back to the weather here. So let's go over to... we're doing the... There's the evening. Okay. Oh, hold on. There we go. So we're going to get the sun peeking out in the evening. just time for it to go down. And what are we going down to at night? 9 degrees. 8. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning will be 8 degrees. And so let's see. Come on. So our 14-day forecast. Got some nice days coming up. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They look all pretty decent. Even Thursday. Nighttime temps getting cool a couple nights, 6 degrees. So let's see, we'll go down to the 6 degree ones. 6 degrees feeling like 4, 6 degrees feeling like 4. All our tomatoes are in though. There might be a few more out there that we missed, but I do believe they're all down because I think we've cut all the plants down as well. I did carry a bunch of plants over to the brush pile. I don't put the tomato vines in the compost pens. They don't break down fast enough. If I lived out on a farm, I would have a compost pile just for all that type of stuff, and then just let it sit and grab it after like 5 years or something, right? I usually just drag it all over to the same thing with the sunflower stalks. When the sunflowers are done, we'll drag the stalks over, and then I'll burn them. Drag them over to the brush pile to burn. But getting back to the weather, so yeah, we got some nice weather coming up for the time of year. We only had to turn my furnace on twice, just to kick it up a little bit in the morning, and then shut it off for the rest of the day. So it's not too bad. But, yeah, a few cooler nights there, but it is fall now. But 2 weeks out takes us to Friday, October the 10th. So, time is flying by. We're going to come back full screen here now. We got 3 minutes to, I think it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes to 4:20 for the West Coast. Come back to the clock here. We'll bring that back up on stage for you guys to follow along. There we go. 7:18. We got just under 2 minutes to 4:20. So now we're going to have some banana breath. It's banana Larry lavender mixed with a bit of peanut butter breath. I'm wanting to call the banana Larry lavender banana breath, but that's why, because I had some stuff over there, the peanut butter breath. So now we got banana breath. And there's 7:19. We got 1 minute to 4:20, folks. We got Church Peterborough here. Good morning, good morning. He says, good morning, Mr. McNabb. Hope you have an awesome day. I'm planning to have an awesome day. I don't ever wake up planning to have a bad one. Actually, I'm going to probably have to get... did I tell you how amazing and wonderful my fiance is lately? She is so cool, right? I got so amazing, you guys, how you guys met. And... That's not Frosty. That's Crystal. And there we go. Happy 420. Happy 420. Church Peterborough says smoking lava cakes in the bucket. Happy 420 West Coast, right? So happy 420 Westies. Light them up if you got them, folks. And if you don't got them, hey, well, this bud's for you. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Fire in the bowl. There we go. Another 420 gone and gone. But again, as I said, that doesn't matter because, hey, it's always 420 in my house. It's always weed o'clock. Back to full screen. There we go. There's good morning, Crystal. You got me. No, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And Cole, he's got a great set of parents there. He's growing up too fast. He's growing up too fast. Actually, talking about growing up too fast, I just found out how old my grandson in Alaska is going to be on October 1st. He's going to be, or is he 7? He's going to be 7. I think he's going to be 7. He's going to be 7. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was 7 or 8. I knew he was close to that. Anyways, I'm going to stop that song. We're going to put another Rise and Shine song on here. Right here. The other new one I did. Right there.
The clock hits 7, the sun's still low. Ron McNabb's got the morning glow. Coffee brews, but the joint's the star. We're medicating near and far. Rise and
Shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and bake, let the good times climb.
laughing with friends, let the day unwind.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time.
Tunes are groovy, the air's so light. Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like-minded minds in a hazy stream, floating through life for a smoky dream. Now this ain't no magic, it's no crime. Chill with Ron at the 7 bell chime. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and bake, let the good times climb. Laughing with friends, let the day
I gotta get the words up on the screen here.
Marijuana time. Tunes are groovy, the air's so light.
Cheers.
Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like-minded minds in a hazy stream, floating through life on a smoky dream. Now this ain't no magic, it's no crime. Chill with Ron at the 7 bell chime. Truly twisted, sparky high. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. Rolling, twisted, sparky high. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. It's marijuana time. Wake and bake, let the good vibes climb. Laughing with friends, let the day unwind. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time.
I'll be there for a dab when dudes
Rolling
I can't read that. I'll go to school. All right, we'll be here. We're probably going to go to break in just a minute. We'll let this run through one more time. So about 3 minutes, we'll go to break. And commercials 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. So we'll bring you in after that. Ron McNabb's got the morning glow. Coffee brews, but the joint's the star. We're medicating near and far. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. We can bake, let the good times climb. Laughing with friends, let the day unwind. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Tunes are groovy, the air so light. Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like minded minds in a hazy stream. Flown through life on a smoky dream. Like this ain't no magic, it's no crime. Chill with a run at the 7 bell chime. Rise and shine, it's all the time. We can take it. Laughing with friends, let the wine. Rise and shine, marijuana time. Tunes are groovy, the air so light. Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like minded minds in a hazy stream. Floating through life on a smoky dream. Like this ain't no magic, it's no crime. Chill with a run at the 7 bell chime. Whoop. I got no joints.
Morning cloud, paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is
I think I got more packs.
Do I not?
This is the last one I got.
Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly.
I think that might be the last one I have. Thought I had more. Yeah, I'm looking for. I thought I had more packs of these.
Twisted, spark it hard. Morning clouds, paint the
I don't see them.
Tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly.
I don't know. Maybe I'm out. Oh, hold on. Whoa, geez, what's happening here? There. All right, so we're gonna go to break, and when we get back, Frosty will be in at some point, and but we'll be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds, folks. So don't go away. We'll be back with more Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show right after this. So, cheers.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at NOKNetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@NOKNetwork.com.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying up the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Now we get back to the show.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. Oh, hold on. Your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. We're at episode 319 for this Friday, September the 26th, 2025. So welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I can't find these other packs. I don't think I went through all of them. I must have, though. Unless I have more upstairs. It might be upstairs. I'll have to check. Might still be in the car. I thought I grabbed them all from the car, though. Anyways, I did find some stuff that I was looking for. I found 3 packs of these filters. They're not the filters I like using, but they're a good backup one. From the, I usually use the raw wide tip perforated. I don't think I have an empty pack. That's what I usually use. But these ones I find are the best backup. They're non-perforated, but they're wide. And I also found a pack of these Canadian Lumber, the greens. I remember Mikey James gave me these. I've only had a few out of it. More than just a few, but these are pretty decent papers. I kind of like these. I don't like the filters too much, though. They're not quite as wide. I like the wider ones. But that all fits in my little tin here too, and I still have some Gise's. But these aren't the ones these are just the regular ones. I usually get 1 1/4. Now the Canadian Lumber, I believe, are 1 1/4. Are they not? Yes. Yeah. Canadian lumber are 1 1/4. See? Canadian lumber on the bottom, Easties on the top. But nice little package too, right? Little tab tuck in there. Halifax, Nova Scotia. cdnlumber.ca. Oh, I can't read that without taking a picture and zooming in. But this all fits neatly in the case. Ooh. Hold on. There we go. Joint tin. So there we go. Yeah, I thought I had more packs of the cones. I don't know. Don't know what happened to them. I'm going to bring up a video here. Turn that down a bit. Where is this? Let's see here. Here we go. This is about 5 minutes. I let it roll. Let's see. So this is just a scope video that I took of my outdoor plants, starting with wedding cake number 1, wedding cake frosted lemon layer lavender number 1, wedding cake frosted lemon layer lavender 2, not peanut butter breath, Shinobi OG, and then peanut butter breath. So here we go. Now, sometimes it takes a bit to get it focused. And once I get it focused, I don't stay there too long because I know what I'm looking for. You should be able to get a good idea. So it looks like most of it is milky. I am seeing the odd little amber here and there. Not necessarily right there. What I'm looking for is I don't want to see mostly clear. I don't mind some clear. I used to do it with a lot of amber. And then I've just played around over the years and done it with where I just see just a little bit of amber and then take it down. As long as it's not mostly clear, then I'm good. I don't know which plant's which right now because I'm not seeing the video as it's going through, so I can't see the where the breaks are. a one continuous video, so you're getting blurred spots also while I'm walking too from plant to plant. But I did about like 3 or 4 different buds on the plants at different levels. They're not quite done. Maybe another week, maybe 2, but I think maybe just another week or so. So I gotta get this basement cleared up. I was looking at it though, it's mostly just 4 things. There's a washer, dryer, a stove, and a dresser. So it's mostly just a few items. And then, so I might be able to just shuffle things around right now. I don't mind if it's crowded in other areas for a short time while the plants are hanging. In one of these, you can see there's a little bit of purple. Either purple or darkening. I can't remember which plant it was. I think this might be the last plant. Peanut butter breath. I think. Not quite sure. So I'm not seeing much clear for the trichomes. I'm seeing tinges of amber. Now the hairs on this one, this is peanut butter breath. So the hairs on this one are still a little white. So I probably will let this one go longer because this one only started going into flower, started showing like any good signs of bud just a short bit ago. So it's not unusual to have, there we go, that's finished. So it's not unusual to have a plant be a little behind like that. And so I'll let that one run a little bit more. Good morning, James. We got James Rivera in the house. Good morning, peace. Hope all is well. So I think definitely the wedding cake frost with lemon layer lavender 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure that, and even the Shinobi OG, maybe just another week. Well, they don't call it Croptober for nothing, right? The month of October, which we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, wow. My youngest grandchild, my granddaughter, in Quebec, we just came back from visiting them for a few days. And it's her first birthday tomorrow. First birthday tomorrow. And then my oldest grandchild, in Alaska. I think he's going to be 7. Going to be 7. And then 2 days later, Friday, this week today, my middle boy, he'll be. Oh, let's see, he was born in 01. He'll be 24. He'll be 24. Oh, my oldest. Oh, my goodness. In February? Okay, so we're almost. Okay. Okay, so this is October 6th coming up. October. November, December, January. 4 months. In 4 months. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. In 4 months, my oldest. Holy fuck, man, I feel old. My oldest will be turning 30. We got Frosty in the house. Good morning, Frosty. How's she be?
Morning.
How's she be?
Someone might tag me in the comments there. I'll be able to see it.
I'm not in, so if someone's already in, here, I can do it here now. There we go. Holy fuck! How did I get old enough to have a 30-year-old in February? Didn't I just turn 30? Holy crap! I'm feeling old.
You are old.
I know. Again, my wife and I sit out in the yard sometimes during the summer, and people would be slowing down in front of our place looking at our gardens and all that, right? And we'll be like almost scowling back. Not really scowling, but we'll be mumbling under our breath saying, "Come on, get on out of here. What are you slowing down for? Get off our lawn," type of thing,
And
right?
do you know why that is, though?
Not necessarily.
Because you guys are fucking old.
Okay, yeah, I know. I was going to say, we've become that old grumpy couple that sits out on their porch grumbling about people driving by or walking by.
Can't properly get a dab in until it.
It's like, carry on now. Oh, man.
See how there's no
Oh,
room
yeah.
there at the base.
Yeah. She full again. Long water ice cubes.
On my quest to over chain.
Oh, yeah.
The place here I'm talking to in Newfoundland that can do it charge $8 to $10 a gram just to make it, even if you got your own. Silver is only about.
Wow.
Look up the price of a gram of silver in Canadian.
Okay. Here, it's easier on my phone here. If you want to believe the AI overview, it's $2.02.
Yeah.
As of late September 2025. Yeah.
Canadian.
Current price of 1 gram of silver in Canadian dollars is approximately $2.02.
Right? $2. So,
Great. Wow.
they want $8 to $10 a gram just to work on your own silver that you probably purchased.
That's a huge markup. Wow.
So I might learn how to make chains soon.
Yeah. My father-in-law knows some of the stuff about with the pricing of gold and all that. He used to work at a place where the guy used to melt down the metals and stuff like that. I can't remember if it was a jeweler's he worked for or whatever. It was when he was out in Manitoba for a number of years. He worked part-time there. And it's pretty interesting with the way that they work and all that. But yeah, man, that's crazy markup. It's about $30 US. James says. I don't know.
$30 US for what? You're probably thinking an ounce.
Yeah, probably.
Because that would be about 30. It would be about $60 for an ounce, wouldn't it? No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, if it's $28, if it's 28 grams an ounce and it's $2 a gram, that's almost $60.
Yeah. Let's see what this is.
And $30 American is it's $1.37, so $10 would be $3.70. So $3.70 times 3 is just about $10. So $30 American is more like $40 Canadian.
Yeah. It says the AI overview for silver ounce in US dollars fluctuates throughout the day, but as of late September 2025, it's trading around 45 to the 45.50 range.
Canadian.
US.
For an ounce.
For an ounce in US dollars.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because 45.50 American is a lot more in Canadian, and if it's $2 an ounce or $2 a gram times 28, it's less than 60.
Yeah, I don't know. The live spot for price in silver Canadian dollars is approximately 61.24 per ounce. This is the AI overview.
Which makes each gram just over $2.
Yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah, which was each gram was 202.
And if they're doing troy ounce, that's what, 30 grams?
I don't know I don't know all those.
What's a troy ounce?
James says, yeah, it's weird.
How many grams in a troy ounce? 31.1 grams. So they're going by troys probably and not weeds. Because 31.1 grams. 31 grams would be 62 grams in 2 troy ounces at $2 an ounce. Or $2 a gram. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. $2 a gram would put it at $62.
Yeah. Yeah.
So silver right now is roughly 205, 210, whatever, a gram. Scrap.
Yeah.
Now you can get coins and stuff. If it's in a coin form minted, apparently it like triples in value.
Oh wow.
Way more than $2 a fucking gram, right? Because there's companies that make mints, that mint stuff. You know what I mean? Like I showed you the Hot Wheels coin.
Right.
That's an ounce, which by right should be just over. We just established should be just over $60. Yeah, try getting one of those for any less than $150.
Right.
Which makes no sense, right?
Yeah.
It's the markup of the actual thing.
Yeah, it definitely is an interesting like trading in metals and that. It's definitely an interesting. Some people have it as a hobby, but
there we go.
But quite often that hobby turns into an excellent side hustle that they can relax a little bit. But
I'm
they can
gonna
do it on.
Wait till this Canada Post thing blows over before I do any mailing.
Yeah.
And also, Aaron Anderson hasn't messaged me in fucking over 2 weeks. He owes me $10 for the raffle. I know it's not a lot, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially it's you don't message me for over. Especially when you say, "Oh shit, I forgot, dude, Tuesday," and then Tuesday was 2 weeks ago. So I literally messaged him that he's got till midnight to pay his $10, or he's going to be blocked from the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Best way for me to do it.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
I bet you I won't hear from him anyways.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, mailing. So I'm not going to mail that until the postal strike. So I
Yeah.
got stuff in the mail too coming to me. I don't know what's going to fucking happen there.
Yeah, because they're. I don't think there's going to be any movement anytime real quick on this, unless they're ordered back. But even if they're ordered back, I think there will be some severe slowdowns. Yeah. But it's kind of crazy though. Like one of the arguments is that the federal government is the federal government wants to reduce.
I'll show you some silver in a second that people will be like, "That's not worth the money. That's not worth the silver. It's minted in."
Right.
1 minute timer.
They want to reduce the number of post offices because there's a lot of them that are classified as rural, but are essentially operating as an urban post office. And under those guidelines, there's too many post offices within a certain area because they're operating at an urban level. Back in 1998, apparently, there was a moratorium on closing rural post offices. And that's the thing. The federal government wants Canada Post to have that removed. They've opened the way for that to happen. And
so what are you saying? When I go to Gander, because there's a post office depot, which essentially is the Gander thing, Shoppers Drug Mart's going to have to close theirs.
However, I don't know how they're doing it yet, but
if you go out of Gander like 10, 15 minutes into a small town, that's fine because they need one post office per town. Yeah.
But you know what?
I mean, that makes sense. I had to clarify what that meant, but that makes sense because why would they go and shut down our post office here just because there's another one 10-minute drive up the road, but it's a whole different district and a whole different town. It's like Campbellton. It's a whole different place. It's
right now in in my area, we've got Golden Valley.
Dabs away.
Dabs away. Well, fire in the bowl. Bon voyage to Loring. Okay, within a 18-kilometer stretch along the highway that I live on, we've got 4 post offices.
2 would be good enough,
right? So I see some of them closing. Now
unless people want to start fucking paying for shipping. Like, this is why you lose money. Pay for it.
So 2 of them operate out of churches. 2 of them operate out of local churches.
Weird. That should be.
And the other 2 operate. Well, one operates what used to be the front end of the old general store from like 100 years ago.
Yep.
And the rest of it is all apartments. But there's it's in what would be termed as downtown Arnstein, which it's just basically the post office, the convenience store, which has some grocery items, and then a gas station.
So that's where the post office should be.
Exactly. So I see that one staying, and I see the one in a few minutes down the road, Port Loring. I see that one staying.
How much
is located in a business? It's located in a business.
How much is it in minutes?
In minutes? Okay.
Like, is it a few minutes, or is it like 10, 15-minute drive down the road?
Oh, no. Like, literally, like 4 minutes.
See, that's too close for another post office. That's probably why they're upset. Because,
right?
Like, either of them is experiencing stretch. That's why, and then they wonder why they got to go and lay off a few employees from Canada Post. Is because either A, the main post office one is feeling the stretch from the one down the road 4 minutes, or the one down the road 4 minutes is feeling the stretch from the main one up the road where they're trying to compete with the main place.
Right.
So they got to get rid of an employee or get rid of the section of their store altogether, like say like a Shoppers Drug Mart. It's not feasible for them to keep attending to this for no reason.
So that's why I think maybe getting rid of the ones out of the churches, they probably would do first. Because there's, with the ones that operate in the churches, there's a church that operates there's a church that's west of the one that's in Arnstein, like the one of the main ones. And then there's a church east of the other one that's in a business 3 minutes down the road. So I could see the one staying 3 minutes down the road to service the area just east of them. And then the one here where I am to service just a few minutes down the road. And the other solution is they could put community mailboxes in for you to receive your mail.
Yeah. Which is all right, I guess, for letters and shit.
Because we already had that temporarily up here, because the house that the one post office operated in the little village of Golden Valley, the people that used to live there and run the post office there, they retired, they moved, they sold their place. The new people coming into that house had the option to continue with the post office. They chose not to, because there wasn't another replacement at the time to location. They put community mailboxes in temporarily. So we've already had those in that community before. And so it wouldn't be any stretch for Canada Post to put new ones there again if they're forced to shut down some of the rural areas once. So I can see that happening here with ours for sure. which is an inconvenience when you want to go mail something out, though, to actually go to the post office, because we've got an older, lot of older demographics up here.
Yeah.
And they rely on the closeness. But the big corporations, they don't necessarily see it all that way.
No, not at all.
Yeah, because the other part of it is they want to put in community boxes. Instead, they want to eliminate home delivery for the remaining 4 million Canadians still receiving mail at home, like directly at the home.
Yeah.
And so I can see them being quite upset with that too, and because they're just going to be replaced by a box, essentially.
Well, what they're see that
they'll still have a special program.
Problem with it all is for some people they're noticing this, that prices are going up. I mean, it's like a lot of fucking stuff, but prices are going up, and the footwork by the postal carriers, or essentially Canada Post, is going down.
Right.
So they want to put the price up and have you walk to go get your mail.
Right.
In certain areas.
Right.
Not here. I'm used to my whole life going to the post office, opening your fucking box, and your mail's in there. Not
Right.
coming to the house. When I moved from Port aux Basques
Right.
to London, Ontario,
Yeah.
got used to, look, the mailman's coming.
Yeah.
Put it in your box, put it in their box, put it in their box, go on down there. And those are hardworking mail carriers. They
Right.
have jobs. They don't want to lose their job because in my culture, we walk to the fucking post office. We always have. But then now they want to like supply that service of you do it to the whole area.
Right.
Which means the people having the jobs doing it, obviously in all of the towns all over Canada, not just like, not just London, Ontario, where I live, all the places that deliver, they all lose their jobs essentially overnight.
Right.
And it's sad because that's their way of life. And the price of things is pretty much choking out their way of life because people are, like, for layman's terms, bitching about the Canada Post prices and the service and the this and the that and the blah, blah, blah. And over the past decade, their service has gone down, by way of mouth so bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That they need to try and make something happen, which unfortunately is trying to force you. And I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm just saying this is the situation. They're trying to force you, the person, as the receiver now, to go get your receiving mail somewhere, and or the person sending the mail. It doesn't really change because you don't go, oh, the mailman's coming. Hold on, let me get my postage ready, and he takes your mail. No, you still have, in the beginning of the process, to do the mailing, no matter what you're mailing, a letter, a box,
right,
whatever. And fortunately for the computer's advancement, you can now print these mailing things, these tickets at home.
Yep.
You can pay them directly, and then but you still have to bring your item that you've stuck your label on to the guy down at the main post office to send it out.
Yeah.
So what they're really focusing on is if I analyze it right, is the end game when they're trying to get you come a little further. It's almost like the buy and sell on the marketplace where you're like, yeah, I'll meet you at the Arnstein post office. No, can you meet me a little further down the road at the church post office a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, no, I can't really come up there, but I can meet you at the second church post office up the road a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So you give and take a little bit of distance on the meat, but really what you're trying to do is get the end game user to come a little closer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To get the mail.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to do as much as the sender. And what happens is, like you said, we have close places, and the act of going to the place diminishes, and you don't need as many employees.
Yeah.
So then that affects the trend for the places who do deliver their mail.
Yeah.
Like, well, let's just get rid of that and have people go. All these houses go to the end of the block, and they'll just check their mail in a box. And Tom, who's been delivering the mail for fucking 10 years plus or longer, whatever, he got no job now.
Yeah.
Neither does Rita, because Rita does the other block. And Tom and Rita sort of pass each other in the morning and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
And then neither does Joan, 2 more blocks over or whatever, fucking in the run of London. I'm sure there's so many mail carriers. It's like the thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Obviously, it's a thing. It's a job. It's what we're talking about. But like,
Yeah.
I bet you there's a culture of mail carriers that have. I don't know. I'm not a mail carrier. Fuck. They're probably just saying, "God damn, I don't lose my job."
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because growing up in the 80s and 90s, I saw in the community that I lived in that same area during all that time, I saw this was like Georgina, Keswick, just north of Toronto, and I saw the development of the town and the little communities around, and new subdivisions being built. Well, in those new subdivisions, they were building them with the community mailboxes in them to begin with. So there was no home delivery in the new subdivisions. So they had still home delivery on all the existing streets. But even then, as the subdivisions came in, they took away home delivery from some of the outlying area to get those people to come to that community box. So their mail carriers didn't have to go as far, and they didn't have as many mail carriers. Yeah. So I saw a major shift during that time.
Yeah.
But now you've got it because of all the digital stuff and more people buying stuff online, and just a reduction of overall letter mail because of everything being digital.
Yeah, that was probably a big blow to it.
Yeah.
Capacity. Not so much in game, because it was still just the one carrier that would carry all the stuff, but the capacity. Right? All of a sudden now he doesn't have TELUS bills for the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
That cuts down.
Exactly.
All of a sudden now the fucking bags they used. Remember the bags they used to
carry?
I know.
Yeah.
Like 2 fucking bags, and they had the strap so that it was evenly fucking.
Yeah.
Hey. And did you notice that they like shrunk, started getting smaller and smaller, and now they're like what you'd see on a fucking German Shepherd?
Exactly. Yeah.
Fucking 2 little I don't know. Again, that's probably culture. Like,
and I think
is it bigger the bag you can carry, the better, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like you're on fucking Deliveries Weekly magazine. Like, that's a fucking wicked bag there. I'm gonna order that one when that one comes out. Like, you got the better bag than the next guy. Like, hey John, what's up? This bag. Yeah. Hey man, you like my new bag? What the fuck? You ever see those skits on Facebook where they're trying to outdo each other and like it's just like a skit or whatever name or fucking.
No.
There's a bunch. Like, there's one where it's like there's 2 Mexican guys and they're trying to see who got the bigger socks, and it's just like, yeah, nice socks. And the guy looks over, he's like, oh man, he's got these socks. So he tries to outdo him, and they flip over to this guy. He's got bigger socks.
That's funny.
And then like it flips to the next guy. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And his socks are up to his waist. And then like just like a fucking funny skit, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be funny if it was like, "Hey, nice mailing bag," and then the next guy's got one like fucking 3 times as big. It's just
Yeah,
If you know, you know.
bigger's better, right?
When you deliver the mail, yeah.
But no, I think things like like apps like Flip and stuff, where you get all your flyers too. People like I myself, I have a notice at my post office that I don't accept any junk mail or flyers.
Yeah, we don't get any. There's only
I don't need them.
post office boxes like this big. What fuck would I want junk mail for?
Exactly. I don't need my flyers. Any flyers I need, I have them all here right in one app.
So that said, is Canada Post on strike right now? The mailbox is not working. There's no mail.
Countrywide strike.
So like whatever was in my mailbox from yesterday is in there. That's it.
As far as I know, I haven't seen any updates, so I'm not going to. So don't quote me on any of that. But that's what it looks like. It was just immediate stoppage. We're done because those were a couple of pretty big blows to the union.
Or in the morning. No, ours is in the morning. Some guy drives out at about fucking 8 o'clock and drops it off. So he's not doing that today.
But I haven't checked anything yet online to see any updates.
Or is it just parcel delivery? I wonder. Like, right? Who knows?
From what it said countrywide strike, but like a country like full out countrywide strike. So, like I said, I haven't checked anything yet, but I did read there were some details that were released as to what their grievances were, and that was the main ones there. The federal government's opened up pathways for them to change based on regulations that were in place before, and they don't want to do the change apparently. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll check later. But I haven't done anything else. But I would imagine it's complete stoppage. Anything that was in the system probably won't move. It probably just stays where it is. But I don't know. It's usually what happens though. Even though you hear rumors that things are still moving a bit, I go to my local post office. My and this is like not like this is an agency, but she's a Canada Post employee. It's not like someone. It's an actual employee. Well, they all are. Well, it is an agency, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, she says no. There's nothing coming in, nothing going out. Usually when that happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Sucks, man. I got Hot Wheels coming from America.
Wow.
What's going to happen there? I wonder because they use the USPS. Is it US Postal?
USPS, United States Postal Service.
And so they come along and hand it off to Canada Post. They have a deal, I think.
Yeah.
So anything that's coming from there that goes to the Canada Post is just going to sit in fucking borderland.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep. And then what they're going to do is they're going to tell people to not mail anything out.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to go anywhere.
Companies and businesses right now are like scurrying to find pure later options and all the courier services and going, fuck, it's so much more. God damn it.
And look what season we're upon. Coming up to Christmas. Right?
And not so much parcel season. I guess maybe soon parcel season where people need to go mail and far away. But like I said before, I think we talked about this last week. Like, any businesses or people trying to prepare that make stuff or get stuff for the early season to start. Yeah. Now they're delayed possibly.
Yep.
Like getting supplies for preparing for their preseason kind of thing.
Yeah.
So their preseason will actually be the season, which means everybody's going to be scurrying for for something a little earlier than normal.
Yeah. It's going to be a mad rush out
Maybe
there.
it might even supersede some of the businesses if you're like, well, I was going to wait for it to come into the store here, but I'm just going to order it now. Fuck them.
Right?
You know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden it's coming through the mail, or but it's not going to make it.
Yeah.
So unless it's Pure Later, so you get everything you order online from Pure Later, just like normal.
Yeah. See, I hate buying stuff online, and I hate that that's the push to buy shit online. Because
certain things, you know what I mean? Like certain things always been online, but not for everything. Like if you've ever ordered from Sears catalog, even that was more or less online, right until fucking online came.
Yeah, because it was either online through either the phone, or online with even just even if you walk in.
Have you ever ordered? This will date you. This will tell you how old you are too. Have you ever ordered from Sears catalog, where you had a catalog and you're like,
oh yeah,
oh look at that, look, like it's like, remember catalog? Some people don't get it. Everybody in here is a little older, so they all remember the catalog. But you flip to, like, say, appliance section, I guess, because the fucking catalog had everything, and you're like, oh look, honey, look, the new washers are out. You're like, what the fuck? Like, they're out? What? Because you got the book, that means they're out,
right?
You're like, oh, look at this one, Maytag or something, like. I don't know. Their washers and dryers come down a bit, but they're still all expensive. They were still $6.99 or $8.99 for the fucking thing, and you can still get washers that are $6.99 and $8.99. So so you're like, oh look, Maytag $8.99. It would have a picture of the washer, green screen, or on the white background, and then maybe the lid up and a person vaguely doing a load, or you see no clothes. Maybe it's a piece of clothes, but they don't cover the item up or something. Then right below it is like B. You're like, oh, cool, B, and B is like a little less or a little more, or whatever. The whole page has got washers,
and then your color
$6.49 or whatever the fuck it was. So that year, 100,000 people had the same fucking Maytag A on page 649 of the Sears catalog. Know what I mean? And then you got it and it was no good, so you returned it. Or you returned the shit. It was even funnier, man. You think about it. You went on this men's sports section pages. There was 2 or 3, maybe 4 pages of stuff like that. You're like, you ordered new socks and maybe a couple of pairs of gym pants, and the gym pants were there, different colors, probably folded up a little bit. And you're like, oh, I need the A in the gym pants page, or whatever, the code for the color blue or some shit. Then you get it on the mail, you're like, oh, it's the wrong color, or it said XL and this fucking XL is small, so you send it back. You're like, where the fuck are you sending these gym pants back to?
The return policy was crazy. You know what? They must have gone bankrupt just on that alone.
Serious?
Because you ordering shoes, you didn't know you need to put shoes on to see how they fit and all that, right? Yep. Just because you're a size 9 or whatever doesn't mean every shoe you wear is a size 9. You might need a 9.5. You might need an 8 or whatever. So you'd order several sizes, and then you get them all in the mail, and then or the Sears catalog depot in town. You bring them home, try them on. Whatever ones didn't fit, you send them back. Same thing with shirts or whatever. It was crazy.
The Sears catalog. And then Christmas shopping come out. So you're
I know.
So the Wish book technically then was the same book as the Sears catalog for all year, only it was just different stuff. Like some toys would be new and exclusive for that November.
Yeah.
You know, blah blah blah. But it was still all the same sort of stuff. But it seemed like the holy grail of Sears books for all year. But it's the same stuff. It's just, you know, like a different line of clothes here and there, or like you still had Lego, same shit, and you still had treadmills, all the same kind, and you still had, you know, and I bet you the fucking sales for like September, October, and in the catalog must have been insane.
Oh yeah.
You had the lingerie section, and like you had the jewelry section, and you had like the fucking kit, like I said, appliance section where you could just order appliances and they come to your fucking house. Like people would lift it up and bring it right to your house, and you're like, yeah, this is awesome. Like Sears is here.
They were the original Amazon.
That's what it means. So it's no different. It's just that you looked at it in a book, and now the book is on the fucking computer, so you're looking on your phone.
Yeah. But there's another one that predates Sears for me is actually it would be around the same time, but Sears lasted longer. Is Consumers Distributing.
The magazines or whatever.
It was like a thinner book.
Yeah.
Consumer Distributing, like you could order, like, and they had like a store, like a storefront it was like a warehouse and a counter. You walk in, and there was like kiosks with the catalogs, and with little I think pieces of paper or something. You could mark off your choices of what you wanted. You walked up to the counter, and then
they wouldn't order pick it from the back. That was
all for incoming order, just incoming orders. You had to wait for your order.
Okay, you made the order and then left and came back.
But you could phone. You could phone too. You could phone your order in, or you could walk to the. People liked going to the store and getting out. So many people used to get out and do all that. Now it's just do it while you're sitting on the shitter, right? 2 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning.
It's just a new style.
2 a.m. in the morning.
Shopping.
Okay, 4:20 in the morning. Someone could be sitting on the shitter ordering their weed to be delivered to their house.
It's true.
Like, how weird's that?
But I mean, it's legal to do that. People used to do that before, 4 in the morning. Order drugs to their house.
How long do you think it'll be till newspapers become not a thing?
Not a thing now.
They're pretty much not a thing now, but they still are printed.
They're holding on. There's prints holding on for dear life.
I know.
And it's good because we need stuff like money and print and stuff to stick around. Like,
yeah.
So I heard a theory. It was like last week. One of those things that you hear and you think about it, and like, but it said they don't teach cursive. That must mean writing in schools anymore, because a lot of the old documents that are important are all written in cursive. So once it's gone, no one will understand the old text or these old documents, like other than people who learn cursive and stay up on this language.
Yeah.
But eventually no one will, like, unless it's someone to teach you cursive, you're not going to understand it. It's just going to be dumbed down.
Yeah, essentially like a scholar type of thing will be the type who will be able to decipher those type of documents.
Cursive.
That's kind of interesting.
Weird, eh?
It's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Like, I've always said this one. I was like, you want to control people, really. Only thing you need to use is the electricity.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
All you need to do is use the electricity.
Stop everything. Stop everything dead in its tracks.
Music, all the music's gone. Even the CDs won't work. The music's all on CD. The only thing will work is a physical record and like a needle so that you could faintly hear what's on your record. It's your show, don't you know? Like you would barely faintly hear it. Only thing on record like would be decent to listen to would be like single instrument old classical music or whatever, because you'd have to rebuild the phonograph or get a needle and a folded up paper technique or something to try and even hear music. You go decades without hearing music unless you decided to like find a record and build a needle phonograph. You wouldn't hear music ever again. It's done for.
That's interesting.
Like you'd have to get a guitar or get an instrument that you'd make music with, and you'd have to play it out. If you didn't know the songs, it's gone.
Yeah.
You'd be fiddling around with a guitar because you're not Stevie Ray Vaughan, so you'd never hear that shit ever again. Kind of thing, you know. Unless your buddy was Stevie Ray Vaughan and he's like, "Oh yeah, give me that acoustic. Fuck, it's been forever." You're like, "Fuck, man, I haven't heard music in like, you know, we're being futuristic, but like, control the power grid."
Yeah.
You turn off the power, and then everybody has to learn how to do stuff without power because some assholes being like, again, in the future has control of power grids and like, it's sort of built into this movie I've been dreaming up, the Beam movie, where like it's controlled beamage and in the future there's no sun, but there is a beam that's being casted across the galaxy from a source, and the source decides where the beam goes. And my fucking brain. But this is a movie I'm dreaming up.
That's cool.
But like, you charge anything, you couldn't charge any batteries to move anywhere. So unless you understood gas engines and combustion, you couldn't move anywhere with any sort of engine. And unless you understood where to go get a supply of gas or oil to refine, which is you would need, but you need supply of fuel for said thing. B, you couldn't move gas engine after you fucking burned up whatever gas you had there. So, you know, then you need to learn how to harness sun or wind or power to like generate something. Then you need to understand how to make a generator. If you're not really up on your mechanics, you're just gonna pull a generator out of your ass because you're like, I'm going to harness the sun power and like this water. Oh, you might learn how to build a windmill because they did that centuries ago. Used the windmill to like move little wooden things around and to kind of build mechanics. But you wouldn't build no electrical generator to recharge your fucking Duracell rechargeables to play your Rihanna CD and your fucking Sony Discman because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be motivated to do all that just to listen to a CD if power grid's out.
Right? Kind of puts things into perspective though, eh?
When you think about it like that, it does. I mean,
have you ever seen?
It's so important for the power grid to be on.
Yeah.
Because it's also control, right? Like it's per kilowatt hour when it's on.
Yeah.
When it's off, it's chaos.
Yeah. Well, we've experienced that in Ontario here a number of years ago. We had a blackout.
I was there. It was 2004.
2004. Okay.
Pretty sure.
I was on fumes driving back from Markham.
You were huffing paint?
No. I was on fumes driving back from work from Markham up to Keswick. And my wife was up north. Was she up? Yeah. No, was she up north? I don't know. I can't remember all of it. But I remember, like, it was crazy. It was just utter chaos.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to go to the gas station and get fuel, even if the people there want to sell you fuel. So the pumps are off.
Yeah.
So unless you got the tank open with some sort of siphon or hand pump getting fuel out of the large tank, then you're not going. I remember that though because I slept through it. I had just gotten back home from a trip to Newfoundland or something,
Yeah.
And I was in London, Ontario, and I don't remember much other than I slept through it. I got home and was like, oh, I'm going to sleep now. Been gone for a week or so in Newfoundland or two, and now I'm home and just going to sleep. And so I slept. I got baked and slept, and must have got more baked and slept, and then it happened. And then I don't know. I must have woke up when it was off. Didn't care because I didn't care. Used the bathroom, went back to sleep, kind of thing. I didn't really look. I didn't really notice. And yeah, I slept through whatever it was, however long it was. It was a bit of a time.
Yeah.
It was like 10, 12 hours or something, was it not?
That's what I'm trying to find here right now. Okay, so
that was the summer of SARS.
Actually, it says 2000 blackout of 2003, August 14th, 2003.
When was it? August
14th, 2003. And this is from the Independent.
That makes sense.
It's an official site. I'm looking.
That makes sense because I left London in 2004 in December. So I had lived there prior to that a few years.
So more than 50 million people in Ontario and the northeastern United States.
Yeah, all through Boston, I think, or something. Power shit, or New York and shit.
Largest power outage in the history of North America on that day.
I remember.
Let's see. As a result, at 4:11 p.m., August 14th, northeastern United States power system and portions of the Ontario power system began to shut down. Roughly 61,800 megawatts of customer load was interrupted, which impacted a population of more than 50 million people. In Ontario, nearly all electricity service east of Wawa was down, with small pockets of electricity service remaining.
How long was it for?
Okay, while Ontario's power was restored within 30 hours, the state of emergency was in effect until August 22nd, while the province's generation fleet was brought back to full production capacity. So 30 hours for Ontario at least. I don't know about the US stuff because this is an Ontario website.
Yeah. So I was sleeping, I'd imagine, overnight.
Yeah.
Because I remember enduring some of it, but I remember sleeping through most of it. So I probably sleeping right overnight until it was restored the next day.
Yeah.
Probably woke up, it was restored or something. But I remember it was a long time.
Yeah. We've been here 10 years. Shortly after we moved in here. So that would have been in 2005, November 2005. We had a major power outage in the area, like a whole widespread area up where I live. And we were without power for 33 hours.
Right. And
that was November.
To put it in perspective even more, that's not even that long.
Yeah.
Like, to be without power, sure, used to go to the cabin. There was no water. There was like flush water from the drain to come off the roof.
Yeah.
And then there was electricity, but it was only turn on a light bulb and plug in fucking radio. So if it went out, it didn't really matter because your radio was off. Shit was off overnight anyways, or after a certain time. And I remember at night was barely any lights on. There was no heaters. It was all fucking wood stove. So it was like not having any power anyways.
Yeah, well,
the power's off for 30 hours. Oh shit! Which actually sometimes for where we live, you and I, it gets cold. So if it's fucking January and the power's off for 30 hours, that's kind of bad.
Well, I think my wife was up north at the time at my in-law at her parents, and I know holy crap, 8:40. They had wood stoves in the house, so and they quite often, because they lived out in the bush, quite often experienced power outages. So they were prepared in other ways and stuff. So they could easily be without power for like 3 days. Well, not they never experienced it, but they could if they had been without power for 3 days, they'd be fine.
That's what I mean. Like, it's weird. It's weird we've advanced so far along to be like weirded out when the power is actually off. We can't live without the power on. It makes people like chaos. It causes chaos in my mind.
Right? Okay. What's one of the first things that people probably try to get up and running when their power goes down or something?
Communications.
Yep. Powering up their modem.
So
they can find out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Right?
It's either right now it's an odd structure because wouldn't be powering up the modem, it'd be turning your Wi-Fi off and hoping the satellite's still rocking.
Yeah.
And then the network or the grid sort of stays alive through everybody's phones that are on, as long as the central hub of Facebook, I guess, is on, or whatever server is still on that has power that can broadcast through via satellite. If the mainframe is down, which for Facebook would be like fucking wherever the California place is that holds everybody's hard drive,
right?
If that's down, Facebook's going to be off, but you'll still be connected to the satellite via your device until your battery dies. But so let's just say the hub or information for Twitter is still alive. So Elon Musk somehow has the mainframe going with generators, and all the hard drives are still going for Twitter. So Twitter on your phone will still actually work. The app will still work because your phone will connect to the satellite, which will connect to Elon Musk, which will still give you Twitter connection. But you won't have Facebook. Why? Because Facebook's down because they live in an area where the power's off. Basically, so if the power is controlled or off in all the areas where the hard drives are, then it don't matter what app or phone you got to connect to the satellite, the hard drives are out. Kind of like your home computer. If the hard drive doesn't work, it don't matter if the CD player works, the power works, the camera works, the keyboard works. Don't matter if any of that works. The hard drive got no power. And that's what's needed.
Yeah.
Like if power works for the hard drive, works. So wherever the Canadian Tire website computer is, if that goes out, no one can get Canadian Tire website.
Yeah.
So that's what happens for stuff on your phone sometimes. There's no connection to the brain of the website you're using, basically, because it's all just website.
Yeah. Now, we've had a case here a couple of times in the past year where we've lost hydro, cell service, and 911 service.
Right. And again, you say, what's the first thing you try and get back online, which is still communication. So the first thing you do after a number of hours of silence and nothing, you and your wife sitting there, you're going to say, well, honey, I'm going to run next door and see the Bernsteins. It's right there, just a few minutes walk. I'll just walk down and make sure the Bernsteins are all right and see if they have any idea of what's going on. Yep. If not, whatever, I'll be back. You can come too, I guess. We'll both be in the same frame of information, or you can trust that I'll play telephone perfectly if something happens when I come back. Basically archaic.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
if you go down and you come and they're like, "Hey, Ron, what's up? Do you know what's going on? We've been sitting here for 3 hours and the power's out. Our phones are all dead, so we can't get a hold of no one or nothing." And well, I mean, toilet still flushes because we're on a well. Like the toilet will still flush, unless you got an electric pump in your well, then your toilet won't flush anymore and your water's done for. So, and they're like, they don't understand what's going on either. So you guys like, well, why don't you guys come up with the wife? And then so now the 4 of you guys are sitting at your house, don't know what's going on, and it's starting fucking 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you don't hear from no one because you got no way to hear from no one.
I know.
Right?
It's a really weird feeling.
I'm gonna walk up the road this way and check out the whatever the Alex's. You go up to the Alex's, right, and they're same deal. It's like, hey Ron, what's up? I was about to walk down and see you. Like, right? Or actually, it could be like time passes and you hear boom. But he's driving down on his quad because he's got a little bit of gas in there. That shit starts with a battery, so he just decides to pop down and see Ron.
Yeah.
But until there's no gas in the quad, he can't get around. But he pop down.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy to think though how quick something like that can go down, right?
I'd be like, let me see. I'm sure the neighbor don't have a generator. That guy doesn't even live there. His bush is all right here.
But yeah, no, we had a situation. Oh, sorry, are you talking?
No, I'm just kind of looking around. The only heat source for fire heat would be right there. I'd have to move all of this stuff in this room.
Yeah.
And like, then the power to come on once I'd fucking had all that done.
Well, depending on the time of year, that would also be one of the primary things to consider too, is getting things together to stay warm, having some type of secondary source, or at least at the very least blankets and stuff, right? Because once you get cold, it's pretty hard to get warm again when you got no power and no heat source.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I got to get a new pull cord for the generator. Pull cord was rotten, and fucking I tried to give her a little start and broke the pull cord. Which fortunately is one of the things I'm pretty sure that they always enable you to service on generators, pull cord and stuff.
Yeah. Wayne says power goes out like that, y'all come here and we'll smoke lots of weed.
Fuck, 20 after 10. Well, I guess it's more like 9:50 where you are. You've already smoked 55 joints.
8:50. Oh, 9:50 where Wayne is. Yeah,
where Wayne is. He's already smoked fucking 25, 30 joints.
Right?
Maybe more. Won't be able to keep up with Wayne. He smokes too many joints.
Right?
His weed must be shitty. Got to smoke all them joints.
Going back to no hydro and stuff like that real quick in a movie. Have you ever seen Book of Eli?
Don't think so. Not sure.
It's with Denzel Washington. I can't remember specifically, but it's like almost like apocalyptic times type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty, like, going back now, I probably wouldn't watch it because it's a pretty very raw movie, because it's humans turn into animals.
Humans are animals.
Exactly. Right? So that side of the human nature comes out in the movie.
There's a short that I've always watched and went back to. It's fucking old now, but let me see here.
Wayne says, I like my weed. What's there not to like about it?
There we go. It's a 30-minute film, but it feels like it just goes by. It's like, you know, ever watch an episode on TV and it's a half-hour show and you're like, boom, show's over already? Wow.
Yeah.
It's called Disconnected. Phone's about to die.
Your phone's been disconnected. Disconnected 2010. Okay. Canon 5D mark.
Just remember the word disconnected and Rabath, Rabbath, and that'll bring it up in YouTube. But it's an interesting film. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's interesting. I won't give away the details, because if I do, then the whole thing is ruined, because that's how it works. It's for this one. It's like, if I tell you what it's about, by the time I tell you what it's about, I've explained the whole movie to you. Like,
Right.
It's a possible scenario.
Okay. I have it here.
Possible scenario video, I guess, because that's what it says. But it's better to watch it than to read any of the details. Or yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll take a watch. I'll take a looky poo.
Good. Well, I must go too, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out as well in a minute or so.
Much love. Later, y'all. I'm gonna take off.
Cheers.
Later.
Good one. Happy Friday.
Friday.
All right. Awesome, guys. Right, Wayne? I really like my weed. I love my weed. So we're going to get on out of here in just a minute. Let's see. Okay, when this is done here, we'll let this run through. And then we'll play the new Rise and Shine song to go around out of here. So tonight, Wayne got a little bit more weed trimmed last night. Yes, that's right. He got another wild weed plant cut down and is hanging. Got some more of the first plant, I guess, trimmed. That's awesome. My plants outdoors, 3 of them are, I think, maybe only a week away. So I got to clean the basement out. Probably get doing that today. Move things around. Might get rid of some stuff. We'll see. But that's that. And then tonight we got the IWK 710 Daily Sesh here on NOK Network, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We got Rasta Rhino with Friday, the edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. So great times talking with Rasta Rhino, with his great words of wisdom and attitude of gratitude. So I do believe there is nothing else on after that. So it's an open night for him. So however long he wants to go on for. So go check him out tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be back tomorrow with you guys for episode 320 of Rise and Shine. It's Marijuana Time for Saturday, September 27th, 2025. And my youngest grandkid's birthday, my youngest granddaughter, my oldest boy's youngest, turns 1 tomorrow. And that's the second plant last night, and still have some left to trim from the second plant. Okay, cool. So yeah, man, I'm probably gonna have to hold on. That's not what I wanted. So I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of defoliation today or over the weekend on my plants. I can't remember if we're getting rain today or not. I know it's supposed to be a little sunny later. It's supposed to be cooler today, 17. I know the next few days are going to be nice, so I'll probably do some defoliation over then. What am I looking for right there? Okay, so here we go. We'll get on out of here right after this. The first one is all trimmed. Coffee's all done. I didn't end up packing this home. We'll do that later. I do think I have a few more packs. I don't know what I've done with them. Maybe they're still in the cart. Maybe I only grabbed a couple packs. I don't know. I thought I bought 4 or 5 packs. I'll check that out later. We'll let this run through one more time. Let the day unwind, rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Tunes are groovy, the air's so light. Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like mind and mind. That's what Wayne's got there hanging up. Floating through life on a smoky tree. Medicinal magic, it's no crime. That's what was there. Twisted, sparky high. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. Rolling, twisted, sparking high. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. Again. Still have this left from the second. Nice. No need to try. This is the way we fly. Yeah, so we'll let that run through one more time, and then we'll be out of here. Those pictures yesterday. Yes, those I was showing the ones from yesterday, including the ones today. Coffee brews, but the joints the start. We're medicating here and far. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Wake up, baby, let the good thoughts come. Laughing with friends, let the day unwind. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Tunes are groovy, the air's so light. Puff, puff, pass till the mood feels right. Like mind and minds in last 2 picks are now, right? Yeah, these 2 picks here. So that's from now. So where that, it's a fridge in the background. Yeah, that's a fridge in the background. Where that empty space is there, where the wood paneling is, that was all plant hanging up. And that picture's taken just now as well. Branches laying out on screens, it looks like. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. Rolling, twisted, sparking high. Morning clouds paint the sky. Tune in, tune out, no need to try. This is the way we fly. marijuana time. Wake and bake, let the good times climb. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time.
Roll it, twist it, spark it hard. Morning clouds paint the sky.
Look at that. Good, yummy, yummy weed.
This is the way we fly.
All right, there we go. We're going to get out of here now, folks. So thank you all for tuning in again this morning. It's been a great time here medicating with our like-minded friends. And we'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time with more Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. But until then, check out Rasta Rhino tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the Friday night edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh Friday. So check him out tonight. Awesome brother. Awesome brother. So on this note, stay happy, everyone. Stay healthy. But most importantly, stay high. Cheers. All right, one last word before we go. Just as always, peace. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care.